gentlemen, and welcome to Super Showdown. I am your host and commentator, Knuckle J Moose, the loudest fat ass in the room, here again to bring you some more insane action here at LRW and talk about all the things that have been going on as we kick things off tonight with a four-way here tonight. As it has come to the attention of our general manager, Bustrama Drakar. The double Maya Majors is technically the #1 contender. Marissa Matthews and 3 other wonderful women here in our LRW Queen of the Realms division also have the viable right for that #1 contendership spot. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, they settle their differences in the ring to prove to themselves and to the world who deserves to be #1. As Big Mama Massive, Amaya Majors, makes her way to the ring. Here tonight to try and settle the score, to make sure no other woman has a claim to her #1 contender spot. As 2 of the 4 competitors are now awaiting their 3rd component. We've also been told that we will be hearing from the Dundee Good champ.
And from Gold Coast, Australia, China.
Here tonight. About the recent return and challenge of the man who never lost that title but was stripped of it, one only Furious Freeman. So we see China Payne making her way into the ring. Now, China Payne did have a match with the Majors and was not the winner of that match at the pay-per-view. But Strama feels, I guess, that one more chance doesn't hurt for China Payne here tonight. But fair enough. I mean, China, like all 4 ladies here who are in this match have fought very hard to get to the positions they are in.
And from Salem, Oregon,
Azalea Rodriguez, the final entrant into this fatal 4-way match, makes her way to the ring. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't a 4-way at go-go match. This is a fatal 4-way match. There are no eliminations. There are no disqualifications and no countouts, as the only way to win is to pin or submit the first opponent you're able to for the count of 3, or make them tap before you are stopped by the other ladies in this match. One of these 4 ladies will walk away with the #1 contendership here tonight. And we're starting the show off with this of all craziness. Ushigoroshi by China Pain on the Masters there. As Majors gets caught with a flying crossbody off of the rebound off the middle rope there. As Leah Rodriguez trying to work her much as she can on Majors. Oh, destroyer in the side there. And a crucifix into the pin by Masters, but right there, Leah breaking it up. As there is no eliminations in this match, it is the first to win gets the victory here tonight. Reverse power slam by Majors as she goes for the pin while Payne is fighting out of the match or the movement. The Masters there, but only a 1 count for Majors. Off that reverse power slam. Rolls through the sunset into the pin. And now Masters, hearing the count go off, runs over and breaks it up before anything else can happen. Uh-oh, pump handle. Backbreaker connects the cross body from Rodriguez on the Payne. Now breaking up the pin attempt as the 1 was accomplished, but not more than that. Wonder Woman punch by Aaliyah on the China. Now Masters trying to counter. Oh, but gets pushed against the rope by Aaliyah. As China Pain gets dropped with a powerful deadlift powerbomb off the mat there. Pain and Majors going back at it for a moment as she returns her attention back to Rodriguez. But Rodriguez flipping around into a sunset flip pin. And both ladies turning around, but there's now both ladies trying to break it up, but not enough to break it up. As all that combat, oh, spear on the Majors, or the Masters by Majors. And Aaliyah now with these combination of punches into the newspaper. A Rusty Dode's classic. Big punt kick on the Majors. Out of the corner there. China Pain going for the moonsault at the middle rope and a Russian leg sweep on the Masters onto Rodriguez there. Majors turned around, neckbreaker caught as Masters hits a rebound enziguri. Exploder suplex. As Masters now walking in with a weapon of implement. As it is legal to use weapons in this match. China Pain fighting out of this firewoman's carry, apology. And now fighting out of another one. As Majors kicks away of Masters. Rodriguez trying to do something here as Masters atomic drop toss. Atomic toss there to the Pain. As Rodriguez was not able to get the maneuver she wanted. Slingshot senton misses. That European uppercut to the back though. Connect. China Pain trying to go for a maneuver to there, but does not work as Aaliyah with those clubbing blows. Connects and finally clotheslines Masters down. Aaliyah picks her up. Uh-oh. Scoops her into fireman's carry. Drops her down. And seeing Majors coming with that sledgehammer, does a throat strike to make her knock it out into the mat there. Onto the floor. Drop kick. So Rodriguez puts Majors on the floor and went for a rebound drop kick on the Masters there, but Masters with a chair moved out the way. Started attacking China Pain and Majors on the floor. Says, I ain't got time for you. And Rodriguez says, you're going to make time, and she sets up. Uh-oh. J-Driller on the floor to Masters. As Majors sent into the barricade, she now clobber blow into that newspaper, but gets caught with a sledgehammer. And Masters catching Majors in the thigh. That sledgehammer as well, but Rodriguez back to her feet, gets caught yet again right to the midsection. And Melissa Mathers feeling like she's on top of the world, going after China Pain, who came up behind her. Get back in the ring, go, collides. Wonder Woman punch from Masters as a big boot catches both ladies. Rodriguez not caring though. It caught Majors more than it caught her. She clubbing blows at Masters, knocking her off the apron. She heads to the floor. The Majors, dazed on her feet, would be the better opponent, but you know, choose who you're going to go against, I guess. Rodriguez. Oh, Northern clothesline catches Major. She came outside after Masters gets sent into the barricade there. And now look at China Payne just standing on her. And Rodriguez sent into the steps. There's all four women on the outside here. China with a kick to the spine. And now sends Majors. No, Majors returns the favor, but both ladies not able to get what they want. Oh, caught the pump kick and put her down with a clothesline. No tricycles for you tonight. It's Majors. Oh, confidently overlooking Melissa. Gets caught with that twirl around kick to the back of the skull. And look at that. Rodriguez telling her how she feels about China Payne. Gets sent into the barricade. Masters trying to figure out who she's going after. Going after China Payne is China. Little cat and mouse not working in her favor. And now all four ladies back into the ring. And mind you, this is the only opening contest. The Russian leg sweep by China Payne into the pin. As Majors gets caught up with a sunset flip pin. Rodriguez with a 2, but Majors able to kick out in time. Spear by Rodriguez, returning the favor of the spear from Majors earlier tonight. Uh-oh, German suplex held on though. Ripcord clothesline by Masters. And now middle rope springboard connects to Rodriguez. But there's China Payne to quickly break it up, seeing what was about to happen, and she was trying to use the advantage to her own. As Majors was on the mat there. Luantes press. She pummels away. Oh, and I think she may have busted open a Majors. One fall only as Rodriguez able to break up the pin attempt by China Payne there. Masters now. Uh-oh. Gets caught by China as indeed Majors is indeed bleeding. And a double Russian leg sweep. Works in the favor of both ladies on the Matthews. Quick splash on the mat there, but Masters gets the knees up in time of Majors. And a huge clothesline puts Amanda down. Oh, twisting kick in the corner misses. China able to recover quickly though, but Rodriguez gets caught on the ropes by Majors. Wonder Woman punch misses. But it doesn't on China's. Both competitors are out. Oh, but Masters. Melissa Mathers almost getting the 3 off that Wonder Woman punch. It does not work in her favor as Rodriguez trying to set up something there, but gets countered by China with that lifting knee strike. Majors countering her. Majors picking up Masters, but Masters pummeling. Punching her in that open wound and a knee and a shin strike. Spear attempt missed as Masters with the sledgehammer attacking both ladies. Going for the pin, not realizing Majors is right there to break it up. And now Amara Majors deadlift German drops her down into the back suplex. Powerful forearm right across the jaw of Rodriguez. It's Majors now deadlift, power bomb, sit out. Power bomb connects on the Masters. And now this combination of chops and kicks to Rodriguez is Majors. Oh, gets caught. Sprawling reverse DDT by Aaliyah. Gets caught by Mathers into that ripcord knee strike. And now Mathers, pick of the litter here, goes for Majors. Off that quick moonsault off the top ropes, but there's China Payne to break it up in time. The John Woo dropkick connects, putting Masters on the mat there. China Payne trying to take the moment, but gets caught by Rodriguez. It's Rodriguez with a pump handle. Driver. Puts China Payne down and gets caught with a candlestick by Majors. Majors going for the pin off the candlestick shot. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only as Majors almost had it. But Aaliyah Rodriguez not going away quietly in the night. There's that tornado enziguri kick. And now double knees to the back. She hits him with that China link. No, there's Rodriguez to break it up before she even gets a chance. Sends China Pain off the ropes. Snap! Power slam off the ropes as she lands China Pain on that sledgehammer. Oh! She got landed sledgehammer. Now Major the single leg takedown on the match. Spear by Rodriguez. Rodriguez going for the pin, but China Pain's up in time to break it up at 1. And Pain now going for the pin, losing the ropes. But it's broken up by Majors. And now countered as Melissa chop blocks Majors down. And China and Rodriguez going at each other. Rodriguez with that Hurricane Rana off the elevated knee. It gets stopped. Mathers going after Majors, sends her off the ropes, drops down. Oh, spear from Rodriguez. Oh, but a 2 count only as Majors was distracted with what China Pain was doing in the corner there. Uh-oh. Majors. Running gun. Connects. Oh, and counters the big knee. Or the big kick, but gets caught with that one. As China Pain drops the sledgehammer on the Mathers. And Alea Rodriguez not caring as China Pain picks up the victory in this 4-way contest. And now the question is asked, who is going to be the #1 contender for the Queen of the Realms title? Or are we going to see a triple threat after that win by China Pain? All 4 ladies fighting their hardest and very close on very few occasions. Somebody was going to win it. But in the end, due to Rodriguez just being done with the match entirely.
Here is your winner, China Pain.
Gives China Pain the chance to win and pick up the victory here tonight. But what I said, what will this do with the #1 contendership spot for the Queen of the Realms here at Supper Showdown? And what will it lead up to at our end of the month pay-per-view Demonetized? That is for us to find out and our general manager to answer those questions. And oh lordy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lincoln, Nebraska, weighing in at 268 pounds, indestructible Hercules Johnson.
As the Greek warrior Hercules Johnson makes his way to the ring, I did ask our new inaugural LRW World Heavyweight Champ, one only J. Cobb, what was going on last week. And he said, I like this guy, and I didn't get a chance to do a lot with him in the Zoom match. So I want to see what he does. So the champ keeping an eye on Hercules Johnson to see how far he moves up the ranks right now. Very interesting situation here.
And his opponent from the Queen City, weighing in at 231 pounds, Dixon the Brain.
As his opponent, Dixon the Brain, the flamboyant fighter, looks to halt the actions and momentum trying to complete their own Herculean task to possibly either move themselves up on the Dundee Good side of things or earn themselves a spot in the heavyweight division. Easier said than done, though. Here we go. Tissot coming out fast with a Hurricane Rana. And now the moonsault off the top rope, just landing. He's able to shift his body over enough to catch Hercules across the back. But not even a one count as Hercules gets that shoulder up. Before anything can happen. Tissot, though, now. Up top, moonsault again. Trying to end it early. 1, 2, no. Getting that shoulder up one more time. This time for the count of 2. Wheelbarrow. DDT connects. As Dick's on the brain. Another moonsault, just trying to do everything they can. But barely getting anywhere further than 2. And now Hercules back to his feet. Tissot with a beautiful head scissors takes him over. And Tissot now scooping him up. Oh, but reversed into a DDT by Hercules Johnson. He stomps at the shoulder, trying to dislocate it. And now Hercules feeling that power. And weathering whatever plan had attempt there by... Oh, looking for a torture rack. But Tissot's red leather boots were too close to the ropes. Able to break it up, but not to break up that kick to the face. Oh, kick to the knee by Tissot, and Tissot, Lamahi's straw, trying to get a quick pin again. But not even a one count as Hercules is expecting something quick to happen. But I mean, that's what he's got to do. Tissot's got to use his speed and his intelligence to try and take over. Oof. To try and overcome the strength and might of Hercules Johnson. And that shotgun senton not working in his favor. But Tissot, oh, looking for something there, but gets countered. As Hercules Jones now finally finding some footing. Sets him in the corner. What's going on here? Tissot rolling back on the inside. We hear someone's music playing. No clue whose music that is. Wait a minute. It's the champ. The champ out here messing with Hercules Johnson. And Hercules fighting back now. She's not letting the champ get the upper hand. Fucking Finley roll. The champ rolls out of the ring. Trying to test the metal. Hercules Johnson to see if he's ready to take a big step in the heavyweight division. Tissot counters with a Hurricane Rana and goes for the pin. Was the distraction long enough to get him the victory? It was. As the distraction from the champ and the quick actions of Tissot the brain, throwing Hercules Johnson off his game plan long enough to pick up the victory. And if I know Tissot, he will take any victory he can. We've already seen a fatal four-way, and we've already seen the champ getting involved. What are we going to see next tonight on? Oh, this is what we're saying. Okay.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Zapata Cox and Callie Cox, the Queens.
PMS, the Pretty Mean Sisters. Here tonight in tag team action as they look to climb up the ranks even more, trying to become the next #1 contenders so they can get their hands to become the first ever two-time dangerous duos in our women's tag division. But it all depends if they can move forward past their opponents tonight and then be able to perform and outpace the strength and durability of a current dangerous duos women's tag champs, Samoan Supremacy. But if there are two ladies who have enough vitriol and themselves to do it,
And their opponents,
it would be the PMS.
America's sweetheart, Bombshell Bell, the Coalition.
As the Allied Forces, who came very close to being the ladies in the match for the women's tag titles, look to prove tonight over PMS why they earned their spot the way they did and why they feel they deserve to be the ones who came the closest to giving the champs a loss before their title reign. Liberty Bell starting up the match with Sveda Cox. Here we go. Sveda. Snap suplex all the way down. And now Sveda. Big kick to the spine. She may be counting those laces later. Sveda tosses Liberty. Oh, but Liberty trying to toss her in her own corner. There was Callie to break it up, and now a Northern European uppercut to the back of the skull. Sveda as Liberty. The beautiful Greco-Roman takedown on the Sveda Cox. Now with that Northern Light suplex. Lands it flush, going to her partner, tagging in Sally Crumpet. The Allied Forces continue to try to gain the upper hand. Oh, but there's Sveda. That beautiful single leg drop kick connecting. Sally now sent to the corner of PMS. The Pretty Mean Sisters. Combination of knee strikes in the corner into double suplex. Some people say they're killing the business. I say they're not. Stomps across the skull, not even carrying an ounce in the world, but only getting a 1 count. As Callie Cox tosses Sally into the corner yet again. As the Pretty Mean Sisters looking for another move here. Off the ropes. Double back elbow connects. As Sveda now just throttling her into the mat there. Sveda now sends her off the ropes. No, but Liberty, or Sally, apologies. Counters and, ooh, big clubbing blow to the hip. Into the face buster bulldog. It is bust open Sveda Cox. The middle of the ring there, and Sveda sending Sally in her own corner, looking at Liberty saying, this is what your partner gets for making me bleed. And now float over into the gut buster. As Sveda goes to take care of the bleed, as Callie tagged in. And Liberty, the legal lady now. Oh, but Liberty with the clothesline catches her before Callie could do anything. And now the head scissors trying to squeeze the life out of her with that elbow to the temple. Trying to knock her out quickly. Oh, big clothesline again from Liberty. Liberty now picking up Callie. Scoops her up. Shoulder breaker. Gonna break your shoulder. But Callie with a jawbreaker reversal. Gets caught. Luantes pressed. As Liberty Bell tagging in Sally now as Allied Forces finally starting to get on the same page, doing some intermediate tagging. Sally tossing Callie into the corner, but Callie gets her way out of it with that spear kick to the face. Now Callie tagging in Sveda. Sveda returned the favor of making her bleed, stomping at the hand and fingers. Sally Crumpet says, no tea time for you tonight. Not even a 1 count as Sally kicks out. It's just showing the fierceness of these ladies in the tag team division here at Supper Showdown tonight. PMS with a double team back elbow again. It's Callie, the legal woman. Callie now gets countered, and she's tossed into a neutral corner by Sally Crumpet. And Sally turns her around, clubbing blow to the shoulders. Launched her head first into the corner. And now looking for a little alley. Little whoops-a-daisy drop there. And now Sally going after. Oh, but gets countered by Safeda. Safeda knowing very well that the more she fights Sally on the floor. Here comes Callie, stacked her high. A double leg takedown. And pummeling away at her face first. Face meets fist. And now stomp on the fingers yet again. They're trying to cripple the left hand. Sally Crumpet. Make sure she doesn't lock in any powerful maneuvers or submissions. Oh! As Callie drops the knee on top. Face first into the floor, and then that running knee strike is PMS. Not caring how they win, but only caring that they do win. And a count-out victory for PMS here tonight on Supper Showdown. So we know the Cox sisters are not afraid to take any win they can get. As they feel they are more than confident enough. Now it makes you wonder who's coming out here, because I told him. Of course it was him. Of course he didn't want to listen. Look, I try to help these young guys out when I get to LRW, like, hey, some people use this stuff, some people do that stuff. Bring something new, bring something different. You're killing me, Smalls, you're killing me. Don't use other people's stuff, you don't have to. Total pain in the head. Never mind. Jeremiah Smalls making his way to the ring in contest tonight. Haven't seen him in singles action since the loss to Alexander Dalton in that cage match at the pay-per-view. And we're seeing Smalls back in action tonight in singles competition to see if he can start making that climb back up in the ranks and hopefully learn some things while he moves his way up in the Done Did Good division. But it all depends on how Jeremiah Smalls carries himself tonight and how well he does against his opponent here this evening. And who will be off against Jeremiah Smalls here tonight? Oh boy.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 270 pounds,
Dark Schneider. And I've been talking to him. He's looking tonight to let loose some pent-up aggression, not winning the match. Not winning the Zoom match and not staying in as long as he would like to have for the LRW World title. We saw our champ, Jake Cobb come out earlier tonight. And Schneider here is looking to let loose some anger and some frustration here in the ring tonight. So let's hope Jeremiah Smalls survives long enough to at least not get fully destroyed by Dark Schneider. Smalls on one side, Schneider on the other. Smalls in the black and gold, Schneider in the blue and gold, in the blue and black. And I asked him why he wears blue and black. He says, well, if I'm going to make somebody else wear it, I might as well wear it myself. Oh, speaking of which, Smalls with a beautiful vertical or horizontal drop kick there. Now working the knee of Schneider as he moonsault misses. Schneider moved out the way more than enough time, and a big boot puts Smalls back down on the mat. Schneider off the rope. Big splash right across the abdomen. But Schneider does not go for the pin just yet. Because I don't think a pinfall is what he's more focused on tonight as he scoops him up and slams him down. And Schneider going to the top. Not often we see the big fella doing this. From off the top, double axe handle, crowned him. Trying to call himself the Bessler. See if it works out for him as a big running big boy splash hit again off the ropes. And now Schneider picking up Jeremiah Smalls only to get put back down with that discus clothesline. And Schneider now kicked to the gut of Smalls, picks him up, power bomb position, and jackknifes him. And now working the left knee. And Schneider now continues to dominate over Smalls. Powerful snap scoop slam. Off the ropes there. Deadlift off the ground. Running power slam in the middle of the ring of Schneider. As I stated, not looking for a victory here tonight. Instead, looking to release that pent-up frustration from not picking up the victory. Uh-oh, Schneider getting caught, though. As Smalls was moving out the way, caught him with that beautiful vertical drop kick we've seen him do, and Smalls rolling to the ring, outside the ring now. Get back to his feet at the moment. Oh, but Smalls gets caught and shoved down. Schneider says, you are not worthy enough to be in the ring with me at the moment. And Schneider deadlifts him up. Uh-oh. Flips him over. Dominator. Right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Schneider killed him. I don't know if he's got it all out of his system, but tonight with dominant fashion.
Here is your winner,
Dark Schneider picks up the victory without any issue here in this singles contest. And the referee checking on Jeremiah Smalls to make sure he's still breathing after that Dominator. Just slamming him straight into the mat there. As Dark Schneider picks up the victory here tonight in this singles contest. Oh, Lordy. Our Queen of the Realms, Marcadia Stevenson.
From Venice, California, the Women's Global Wrestling Champion, Tempest Marcantel Stevenson.
Marcadia Stevenson after a big victory over Rahina to claim that title as hers. Tonight looks to put the women's division on notice as she looks to prove why she is now the Queen of the Realms. Knowing very well that she has two ladies who are looking to make sure That she knows she has tough competition coming, and tonight, taking the center screen.
From Hartford, Connecticut, Vivacious Holly Hart.
As Holly Heartthrob looks to punch her ticket, an attempt to earn herself a spot sometime in the near future against the champ here tonight. A win for Holly Hart tonight would throw the bracket in disarray, I would honestly say. And a win over the champ makes you wonder, makes even more people skeptical, and makes the rumor mill start questioning whether or not Mercadia won because she was the layman who could beat Buffa Regina, or was there something going on with Buffa Regina we didn't know about and Mercadia took advantage of it? But the champ looks to prove the point that she earned it, and she's the champ for a reason. And coming out quick, but Holly, knowing her tricks, counters the elbow and just tosses her over there. As Holly Heartthrob now looking to be the star, the major star of this match. Getting a little crabby with it. Dropping that knee across the skull there. Oh! Springboard forearm right across the teeth of the Tempest. And now from the middle rope, Holly calling up Mercadia to her feet. Crowned her. Now she's trying to be the bestler. As she tries to treat the champ as her understudy here in this match. And Holly now slamming the champ face first into the mat there. And a quick, swift kick in the ribs. As Holly now looking to get springy with the thingy on the apron. Very danger close though. Caught her. No, countered by champ. It's Mercadia able to counter and toss her around. Toss her in her neutral corner. One side or the other. Clothesline. Sends Holly onto the mat. And now the champ. Maybe looking to end it here early. Sides against it though. She drags Holly into the corner. Gets caught though as Holly puts her back in the corner. Holly sprinting from one side to the other. Running splash connects. As Holly Heartthrob going for the pin now. One. Ooh, only a one. But very close to two. At that moment. And now using those powerful thighs. And an elbow strike across the nose. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell's going on here? What the hell is going on here? It's Tia Tama, one half of the tag champions. As Holly, though, with the experience of the LRW ring, knowing not to take her guard down, caught Tia Tama with the gory special. Then the champ now trying to overtake it as Holly trying to get her bearings back together, even though she was doing pretty well. The champ back in control. Hip toss lands. As Tia Tama heading back to the ring. It's a wonder why Tia Tama came out here to mess with Holly, of all people. And Holly now trading slaps and pops and chops with the champ here. As both ladies tired of the theatrics and are just trading blows. Brawling it out here in the middle of the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, if you feel like brawling it out in the breakfast time in the New York City area, go to your local deli as we see a field hockey fight in the middle of the ring. As these two ladies are brawling. If you're in New York City area, get you some brawling donut or brawling bagels. They'll lock you up. and smear you all over. Holly with the hurt with the senton. Gets caught. The champ gets her knees up in time and then drop kicking Holly to the mat there, but Holly back to her feet. It's caught with a jawbreaker again as the champ has a counter for Heartthrob. And now shoulder breaker middle of the ring. The champ thinking more than enough. All the distractions with enough, but only a 1 still. It's Holly Heartthrob proving to Mercedes Stevenson it's not that easy to overcome someone when they know what they're looking for. Big fall from the top. What is going on here? Now the champ, as music starts to play here, Mercadia. It's Riley Reid. It's Riley Reid with the Meteora. The ref trying to go after Riley for coming in the ring now. 2 times now. People have been distracted. Holly going for the pin though. 1, 2, and Holly Heartthrob picks up a victory over the champ. I mean, fair play. As both women had a game plan and a backup plan. But it was vintage Holly Heartthrob who came out on top tonight. A lot of twists and turns here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as the big man from Afghanistan, the Mountain Ashir Akarifi, makes his way to the ring for singles contest tonight. So many twists and turns, and we still haven't heard from our done did good champion, the one and only Flames, on how he's going to respond to the challenge that was given to him by Furious Freeman last week during his return to the LRW roster after being hurt for so long. We see Akarifi awaiting his opponent. I guess they want to run it back. Akarifi wasn't too happy with the way the last time the match went between him and Alexander Dalton. And I guess Dalton says, well, if you want to throw bones, then all you got to do is get into the ring. And tonight, Dalton not afraid to back down, not afraid to step up to a challenge, has decided he needs to take him out tonight and finish it once and for all. Between the two of them, will the indomitable Dalton be able to hike up and conquer the mountain that is Ashir Akarifi once again here tonight on Supper Showdown? And now both men meeting in the middle of the ring. Look at this. And Dalton telling him, I don't care if you're big or not. You fought well, but I'm willing to fight you if you're willing to fight me like you want. And respect between both men, as Dalton does respect someone just coming up straight up challenging him. And now, ooh, big kick from Akarifi. Right across the side of the skull there, and then some claw slam off the floor, but Dalton back up, and now those bare knuckle brawling. Ooh, and a twist kick. Connecting, knocking Akarifi. Ooh, and a springboard enziguri. Keeping the big man down, but the big man rolling through and clobbering him with those forearms. There's Dalton to kick him away with a double kick. And now, oh, Akarifi yet again. Akarifi been studying what Dalton did to him last time. And Dalton, though, counters the stomp to the knee and kicks him in the leg of his own. Trying to take away the standing ability as he clobbers him with a clothesline. Stomp on the shoulder. Possibly the elbow there. Nakarivi heading to the outside, but Dalton falls after him, says, "You're going to fight. We're going to fight now. You wanted this. You're getting it." He clobbers him on the floor. And now Dalton all the way up top in the corner. Avalanche double stomp right to the midsection. Trying to knock the wind out of the big man there. Stomping on the solar plexus, but Nakarivi fighting out of the grasp. He was trying to put him in that turnbuckle post. Oh! Roundhouse. Connects. And sends Nakarivi into the barricade. Nakarivi blocking that kick this time. So he tosses Dalton to the other side of the ring there. Into that barricade. And now from behind goes Nakarivi. Nakarivi. Big clubbing blow across the chest. Count of 7. Nakarivi trying to take Dalton back in the ring, but Dalton's too busy about trying to throw hands. So he tosses Nakarivi into the light post. And Dalton taking the count-out victory. As Nakarivi could not get his bearings straight to get back on his feet. And Dalton with the quick victory here tonight. As Dalton took the fight to Nakarivi. When Nakarivi asked for the smoke, he got the fire. And got all he asked for.
Winner, the unpredictable Alexander Dalton.
And what a respectful win over Nakarivi. What will this do for Dalton in the LRW World Heavyweight Division? That was super quick. Wow. And oh boy, one half of Coast to Coast, the New York Brawler, Brooke Lynn, in singles action here tonight. As Coast to Coast has been trying to do their best to become the next #1 contenders. As Coast to Coast feels they should be the first people to get the shot at the champs since they were the inaugural champs in season 2. But Brooke's also always looking to throw hands with whoever she can. Tonight she gets to do that opportunity in singles action here this evening. And ladies and gentlemen, we saw her earlier tonight.
Representing the Wild Samoans from the Isle of Samoa, one half of the Women's World's Tag Team Champions, Tia Tonga.
As one half of Samoan supremacy, Tia Tonga. We saw get into a little bit of a situation earlier. Now in singles competition here tonight against Brooke Lynn. Trying to maybe dash the hopes of Coast to Coast by showing her that I don't need my sister to take you on and beat you down. And Brooke here talking smack. Oh, caught the referee with a clothesline. As Tia Tama knew it was coming. Oh, and Brooke now not caring. Ooh, spear kick connects. And Tia with the, ooh, North-south senton. And an elbow drop as the ref's still out on the mat here. Tama not wasting any time, though. Back elbow misses. It's back fist missed. As Brooke Lynn just pummeling her into the corner. And now Brooke trying to set up something here, but Tia gets countered. Brooke continues to lay in the boots and the fists right into that midsection. Trying to take away all the stamina momentum away from the one half of the tag champs here. And both ladies now just throwing hands. Both ladies just throwing these steam hams. One to the other. Neither lady afraid to keep going. And to keep it coming. Oh, Brooke taunting Tama. And didn't work out in her favor there as Tama keeps striking her hard. And Brooke Lynn, what? Oh, and both ladies. It's a Donna Brooke. Field hockey fight in the middle of the ring, but both ladies do not go down until that stack up by Brooke Lynn. Oh, flipped her through into the sunset setup. And Tama with a 2 count, almost getting the victor there, but Brooke able to kick out, countering that maneuver there. Hurricane Rana puts down Tama. As Brooke now picking her up from her opponent. Oh, kick to the gut. As Tama picks her up. Military press into the power slam. And now Tama off the ropes. Rolling senton, but Brooke Lynn rolls in the opposite direction to miss out the way. And knocks her down with an overhand right. And now Brooke Lynn. This Empire state of pain. With that fish drop. Going for the pin off the fish drop. Will she win it? 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only. She gets the shoulder up in time. Brooke Lynn trying her hardest. Hurricane Rana tossing Tama. Close to the ropes, though, as Brooke Lynn moves her out the way, trying to set her up for something here and does not get the chance to do it just yet as Brooke, though, picks her up to her feet. Uh-oh. Yoshi Tonic in the corner. Oh, and an up kick as Brooke Lynn tried to stomp away at Tama in the bottom corner there. And a shoulder charge from one half of the tag champs. Tama now slinging Brooke across the ropes. Brooke shoulder charges her, but does not move her much. Oh, Brooke sets her up. New York Minute into the pin. 1, 2. Ooh, 2.7. As Tama gets that shoulder up. That New York Minute. Coffin drop out of the corner. Stomp to the arm. Misses the back elbow. Elbow to the back, no. Tama catches her, choke slammed. Puts her down on the mat and now tells her, get your ass up. Come on. We ain't done yet. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Tama reversed. Back body drop by Brooke Lynn. As Brooke went for that elbow. Gets caught. Samoan drop. And now Tama going for the pin. No. This time 2.5 for Brooke Lynn as she gets the shoulder up before the count of 3. And Tia dropping the knee across the forearm and bicep. Teaching her a lesson for picking up that shoulder during the pinfall. As Tama teeing off on the skull of Brooke Lynn. And now Tia, kick to the gut. Oh no. Here we go. Spinning death bomb. Middle of the ring. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. As Tama puts Brooke Lynn out the pasture in the night's match. with that spinning death bomb. And credit to Brooke's, tenacity and the toughness. Like, I've seen Brooke in some fights, and she is not one you want to throw hands with unless you know for sure you can overcome it. And tonight, Tissot proving why it's not wise to try to pick a fight with a Samoan.
Here is your winner,
As Tissot Tonga able to walk away with a victory tonight. Oh, agony. Now, wait a minute.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 228 pounds, King JJ.
His Royal Highness, one and only King JJ, making his ceremonial walk down to the ring. As King JJ looks to try and rebuild his kingdom from being a former tag team competitor and now singles competitor. So he looks to climb the ranks, the men's division. And as he's always told me, earn his rightful place at the top of the LRW roster and sit upon the throne known as the LRW World Heavyweight Championship. Will tonight's decree and declaration be proven by the tenacity and cunning wits of King JJ over his opponent here tonight? And still no word on when we're going to hear from the Done Did Good champ, Flames, sometime tonight about what happened last week. Because those of you who may have missed last week, Furious Freeman, the former Done Did Good champion who was removed due to injury, made his return last week and openly challenged the champ, saying, "You ain't earned it till you beat me." Tonight, we're supposed to hear a response, possibly. King JJ's out here now, waiting for his opponent. As a response to the bold claims he made tonight. And oh lordy, there's anybody who's going to respond to the decree of King JJ, it's going to be the man who's going to ask the question, what is a king to an emperor? As the Aztec Emperor Cristento makes his way to the ring. As Cristento's been on a massive win streak in singles competition here. Is this the fight that the Aztec Emperor needs to move him one step closer into becoming the next #1 contender for a title that he is looking to hunt down? Because I still don't know if he's after the LRW World title or if he's after the Done Did Good. The only thing he has told me is that he is looking to rebuild the empire that he deserves. And tonight, I guess he's looking to usurp the man who calls himself king here this evening in a singles contest. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I am very interested to see how this goes. And very interested to wonder how long this will go on, depending on how this match goes this evening. It is the Aztec Warrior versus the self-proclaimed king of LRW in singles competition only here tonight so far on Super Showdown. This is why you come to watch live, ladies and gentlemen, to see crazy action like this up close and personal. King JJ01's in the purple, Tristendo in the yellow, in the red and white. Here we go. And Tristendo with a huge high round kick, but King JJ turns around and sweeps the leg. That training at Mr. Miyake's School of Leg Sweeps working out in his favor, but not for that. That wheelbarrow DDT by Tristendo going for the pin already, saying it's more than enough, but no, only a 1 count. As both men with the equal amount of speed. But will both men have the equal amount of determination as the multiple strikes with a knee lift to the back? Oh, and a leaping enziguri. Connects to the back of the skull. And Tristendo with a kick to the ribs now. Yeesh. As the Aztec Emperor going to work on the king, but King JJ fights out of it into that twisting neck breaker. And now King JJ going for the pin, thinking Tristendo maybe wasted all of his energy, but no, it's only a 1. And now King JJ trying to return their favor. Oh, running single leg drop kick by King JJ. And now Tristendo getting to his feet, gets, roundhouse, no, caught him with the second one. It's always that second one you got to watch out for. Rolling senton gets caught onto the knees of the Aztec Emperor. And a John Woo drop kick, basement drop kick to the chest. King JJ as he goes for the pin, but no, not even a 1 count. As King JJ gets back to his feet, rolls through the grapple. Destroyer in the corner. Aztec Destroyer in the corner. Quick and easy. But no. Count of 2, 2.6 as King JJ able to kick out in time. And now trying to get a head scissors submission. JJ with his feet on the ropes. Quickly keep from that happening, but now experiencing these cool water kicks from Tristendo here. And now shoulders up, stun guns him across the ropes. And Tristendo hops to the outside, following King JJ to the floor. We try to roll out, get a breather. Now King JJ back to his feet. Oh! Twirling the twirling scepter on the floor there as King. To set that, send him into the. JJ sent him into the Hungarian announce team desk, but Tristendo able to counter, turn it around, but gets caught with a combination. And as King JJ was picking him up to put him on the floor after that axe kick, Tristendo with a head scissors puts him back down on the mat, on the floor. Count of 5, ring count continues. Count of 6 now. King JJ tripping up Tristendo. As JJ grabbing hold of Tristendo now, probably trying to send him back into the ring. And does so at the count of 7. JJ back in before the count of 8 now. And single leg drop kick connects again across the chest. King JJ going up top. Double bounce moonsault, but he caught the knees of the Aztec Emperor. Ducks the kick. King JJ off with his head. Off with his head, but the energy and momentum may have caught JJ as well. As he may have caught his own face across the mat as well, but going for the pin near the West. Oh, that hesitation, that time of JJ trying to not discombobulated his brain there was enough for Destento to kick out in time. And now Destento trying to take advantage of the this discombobulation here. Internationally hops over, flips him around into the tilt-a-roll backbreaker, going for the pin, thinking maybe JJ knocked himself out more than he knocked out Destento. And Destento picks up the win off of the error of King JJ trying to win the match. Congratulations to the Aztec Emperor as he has defeated King JJ, but I don't think this is the last time we're going to see these two in action anytime soon. But the Aztec Emperor feeding off of his loyal people. Now, who the hell's coming out here? Oh, boy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Arkansas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Furious Freeman!
Furious Freeman making his return into the ring here tonight. Waiting to see if the champ accepts his open challenge here tonight in our main event, I guess. See what Freeman has to say here. And Freeman once again reiterating that he has not been defeated for the title. And until he's defeated for the title, he should be the LRW Done Did Good champion. But will the champ put the title on the line tonight? Or is the champ, knowing the ways of Furious Freeman, going to use that to his advantage here in this contest? As our Done Did Good champion, the Lone Wolf, Flames, holds that beautiful brown belt up.
And his opponent from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 250 pounds, the world's international all-star champion, Jason Wolfman Myers.
Mind you, it was because Furious Freeman was too injured to defend that title that at Pain Day back in May, Flames was entered into a zoo match and won, becoming the new Done Did Good champion. And after two successful defenses, tonight, Flames possibly looking to shut up the claims of the former champion Furious Freeman. Which, as much shit as I give Freeman, I know you hear me, as much shit as I give you, I understand where he's coming from. He was never beaten for the title, so technically he never lost it in official match ruling. He was forced to be removed from it. So tonight, as the title is not on the line apparently, the Flames is willing to open up the challenge for Freeman to become the #1 contender here tonight. As the champ, a beautiful combination, kick to the gut, drops him with that that sidewalk slam, but Freeman with a jawbreaker gets caught though. That clothesline of the champ yelling the wind, but Freeman moved back far enough away, but the champ still with enough energy double up kick. Puts Freeman away from him. Now the nerve of the champion. Trying to get the nerves of Furious Freeman to start flaring up in the ways that might work to his advantage. But Freeman now able to fight back. Oh, thigh kick, throat thrust. And into that side. Oh, backbreaker. I thought he was going for the sidewalk slander. Cut him with a backbreaker instead. And the champ kicking at the rope saying, you need to stay away. Oh, spear kick by Freeman. It's Freeman now pushing the champ. Using a little center of gravity, but the champ fights back. And a spear kick of his own. As Flames looks to extinguish the fire, Furious Freeman. In his return to ring action, stun guns him across the ropes. Champ going for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh, 2 count only though, but Freeman's still in it. Uh-oh. Runs out of the corner into that twisting senton. It's a lot of muscle for the big man to be doing. A big boot across the nose. And the face of Freeman. And now the champ up top. Big elbow connects. Middle of the ring. Nowhere to go. 1, 2. Ooh, Freeman though kicks out of 2. It's the reason why Freeman won the DDG title. It's because of that fierceness and that tenacity that he brings about with him. It makes you wonder, though, with the time gone, has he lost that ferocity? He gets stun gun off the ropes. Back elbow. Misses his ring with an overhand right there. Fireman's carry. Uh-oh. TKO by Furious Freeman. And now stomps at the jaw. The side of the temple. And Freeman with that running forearm. Or that running elbow. And uh-oh, the champ. Champ beating it like it's no tomorrow as Freeman still not used to being back to entering action just yet, it looks like. He gets tossed off the ropes, drops down. Ooh, went for that leaping back shot, but back elbow shot, but no. Freeman held it in a kitchen sink. He's throwing everything at him. Freeman is throwing everything he's got at him, I guess. Now as he stomps away at the face of our current Dundee Good champion here. Now that bulldog crossface choke. But the champ able to get out of it quickly in a throat thrust. Combination leaping forearm to the side of the temple. The champ, uh-oh. Now Freeman fighting out of the fireman's carry. The elbows there. Champ rolls through out the way. Freeman from behind. Picks up the champ. Oh, Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder bomb middle of the ring. But only a 1 as the champ kicks out. As Freeman's starting to argue with, why are you not staying down? You should just give me the title, but the champ says no. Freeman pummeling away at him, yelling at him there. Freeman picks him up. Uh-oh. Fury. Ooh. That was something new. Slinging him around onto the knee. But the champ getting that shoulder up still. And Freeman, you know, I can see it now. He's starting to get frustrated. Side skull puller. Connects for Freeman. And Freeman just stomping away at the back of the champ. Off the ropes. Back skull puller. Trying to pull the back of his skull over his head. And Freeman now. Kick to the gut. What are we looking for here? Ooh, beautiful twisting suplex. Or float over suplex there. It's Freeman from the middle rope. Calling the champ to his feet. John Woo shotgun drop kick. Turns over to the champ. Drops the elbow. Is Freeman showing the experience? Oh, misses the double axe handle though. Gets caught by the champ. As he tosses him over the top and onto the floor. The champ heads down. Picking up Freeman. Oh, but Freeman kick to the thighs. Trying to hit Charlie Horse the leg. Uh-oh. Furious. Ushi-Garushi. And now goes to dribble the back of the head of the champ on the floor. As the old Freeman is starting to come out here. That we know all too well. Oh, the champ playing a little old possum. Catches Freeman off guard. Catch him across the face of the champ. On top the barricade for some reason. Maybe talking to the fans there, I don't know. Slams Freeman down on the mat. It's count of 6. And now pulling at the arm. Trying to dislocate that shoulder. The champ back in the count of 7. The champ telling the ref to count faster as Freeman gets to his feet. Count of 9, he's back in. Freeman with a spear kick, but the champ moves out the way. From behind, turns around. Oh, blocks the high kick. And Freeman picking up the champ. Pops him up. Oh, a quick punch to the teeth by the champ there. And now tossing Freeman into the corner. What is our champ going to look for here? Uh-oh. Clubbing blow to the spine. Goes from one side of the world to the other. Big clothesline. Big northern clothesline in the corner. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh. But only 2. The champ now starting to get a little upset here. Starting to realize why Freeman was the champ for a while. And uh-oh. I think it's time for Freeman to howl at the moon. Wait a minute, Freeman gets out of it. With that neck breaker. And look at Freeman stomping on the back of the skull and now stomping his face into the mat. Come on, ref. Freeman now might have been watching his tapes. Running cross elbow. But the knee of Freeman not holding up so well. That was the knee that got injured, I believe. And now the champ getting back into the ring off the apron. Oh, champ looking for it this time. Making sure that Freeman. No, wait, Freeman gets out of it again. Catches him with that neck breaker. And now Freeman trying not to waste any momentum. Slingshot. Oh, got caught with a super kick. Right across the jaw. As Freeman was looking for that slingshot spear he's known for. And the champ going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. As the champ picks up the victory over the former champ.
Here is your winner, Jason Wolfman Myers.
And the Lone Wolf continues to lead the Dundee Good division here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed tonight's action. And be back for next week to see what more comes out of the soul situation with everybody in the upcoming weeks before we head into our end of the month pay-per-view, Demonetized. I have been your gracious host, Knuckle J Moose, the loudest fat ass in the room. And ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've had a wonderful time. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend. And we will see you for the next exciting episode of LRW.